there's two ways of looking at it. There's the old-fashioned way, which is the trickle-down theory of meaning. Our lives can't have meaning unless we're the lesser products of something even more meaningful than we are. God. We're God's creations, God's army, God's tools, God's toys, God's playthings. That's what gives us meaning. We inherit it from the big meaner. The other way of looking at it is the bubble-up theory of meaning, which says the universe starts off without any meaning, and there really is no point to it. But it's possible for life to evolve, and it does, and we eventually show up. And we are meaning makers, and we care. Initially, we just care because that comes along with our instincts. That's part of our biology. But as we think and reflect and care, things begin to matter more to us. And what could be more important than the things that matter the most to us? That's who we are. And we can meet in rational exploration and mutual persuasion and decide, here are the things that are really important. Do we all agree? Now maybe there's always going to be a few outliers, people that just don't get the point of it or go their own way. Well, okay, as long as they don't hurt us. But pretty much there's agreement about what ought to be done, what a good life is, what a good life for others is. There's always room for improvement. Once you've got that, and that's homegrown ethics. It's not an edict from on high. You don't have to be told by an eternal being what's right and wrong. You figure out what right and wrong is. Then you're motivated to act on this. And I look around the world and see so many wonderful things that I love and enjoy and am the beneficiary of, whether it's art or music or medicine or clothing and food and all the rest. I'd like to add a little to that. That's the way, rather than thanking God, this non-existent benefactor, the way to thank the human beings that created all this is to create a little bit more, if I can, and add to the goodness in the world.